Tips for video games. Totally useless.
I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself a king of infinite space, were it not that I have bad dreams. 4 centuries have passed since those words were written. We have begun to penetrate infinite space, bounded in our little nutshell spacecraft. But we still have our bad dreams. I can sense them coming across the midnight of space and read the cryptic circuitry of their ship, decipher all the codes of fear in the hearts of its crew of 3. I wish I could tell them that all will be well, that the future, after all, is not so terrible. But that is not in my nature. They're very near now, the 3 in the ship. I know each name, each individual pain. Khan, Matlock, Kenzo. 3 are coming. Only 2 will leave. The bad dreams will always be with us. And now and again, dreams come true.
This is Kenzo Uji, Enigma Mission Log 9:12 AM, June 17th, 2019. I've just crash-landed Zeus 19 within 2 kilometers of Vita base. The base directional beacon was out of operation, and there was a demon of a dust storm raging. A fire broke out on landing, forcing Matlock, Karn, and myself into emergency evacuation.
Diane Matlock, Earth Control Bacteriological Division, 9:12 AM. June 17th, 2019. Beginning investigation of continuous radio silence from Mars Vita base. I attempted to enter airlock 2, but the door was jammed from the inside. My air supply almost ran out before I made it into airlock 3. No sign of a reception committee. No sign of anyone. We obeyed the secondary directive by coming in through separate airlocks. Stay alone. Stay alive. That's what we were told, and that's what we've done. Investigating further.
Enigma Mission Log. Martin Khan, Earth Control Security Division, 9:12 AM, June 17, 2019. Prime Mission Directive to investigate cause of continuous communication silence from Vita base. I'm now inside Vita base. It's still silent. The mission ended almost before it began. Kenzo had to pilot the ship in by the seat of his pants. While the dust storm didn't help, we crash-landed close to the base. I think Kenzo made it all right into airlock 2, but I don't know about Matlock. Haven't heard from either of them since we entered separate airlocks. In the middle of all the panic, we didn't forget the secondary directive. Stay alone, stay alive. Whatever the hell that means. I checked the airlock's EVA suit hatches. Plenty of suits. No air tanks. No way out. End report.
This thing tells more than the time.
That's a personal letter.
Wrapper from an old-maid country cottage candy bar. I could lick off what's left, but I'm not that kind of guy. My lucky silver bullet. I wonder if there are any Martian werewolves around. There's more to that than meets the visor. EVA suit, tank's empty. Khan in airlock and decontam 1 area. Can anyone hear me?
Hi there, hope Kenzo's alright. Kenzo, how's tricks?
I'm okay.
Okay, now let's find out why Vita base has been silent for 10 months. Be ready for anything. Matlock, Kenzo, let's get moving, people.
Yes, boss.
Okay, Karn. Heading into base.
Decontamination sequence completed.
I feel more contaminated now than I did before. So much for the decontam.
Door malfunction. Computer override required.
Hey, the decontam door is malfunctioning. Can't get into the goddamn base.
The decontam doors should have a general bypass on the computer. I'll try and get you out. Retro digital watch and health monitoring device. Standard earth control issue. It looks pretty fresh. I'm a long way from Tokyo. Tips for video games. Totally useless. Reliable radio, but limited range.
Decontamination sequence completed.
There was something wrong about that decontamination. Something very wrong. Is anyone around? Anyone alive? Or dead? If you're dead, don't answer. The base members nicknamed the corridors after famous streets. I think this is Madison Avenue. The bulkhead's sealed. If one's sealed, they'll all be sealed. The only way to raise them is through the main computer. The bulkhead's sealed.
Rainbow tag required.
If anyone here was alive, would they have left the corpse lying in a corridor?
Green tag required.
Well, call me a techno-zen hippie, and I've been called that before. But there's a dead man hovering in front of me in the Boulevard Saint-Michel. I can hear him speak, in my mind. So, we've got reanimation, telepathy, and levitation. Now I call that downright supernatural. An alien haunting.
Are you on something, Kenzo?
It says Felicci on his name badge. Standard issue microcorder. Probably for personal use only.
Antonio Felicci, base director, day log, August 8, 2018. 11:56 p.m. I was walking down Broadway when I first heard them coming. There's a dead man hovering in front of me. I just walking by. I can still hear gunfire. Earth Control should never have shipped those weapons in. If anyone gets to hear this, tell Allenby I resigned. I handed the master key over to Judith. The crew trust her more than me. They think I'm in Allenby's pocket. Well, I guess I used to be. Yuri broadcast a message a few moments before system closed down. He said, stay alone, stay alive. Sure, but stay alive how long? An hour at most? The end will come soon. Main bulkheads are sealed, shuttle bay area obstructed. No way out. I'm heading back to my own room. Lock myself in. Sooner or later they'll come for me, and that'll be the finish. If anyone hears this, tell my wife I kept the faith. She'll know what that means. Some things are personal.
Yellow tag required.
Looks like the lock mechanism has been heat fused. A key marked MED. Med?
Green tag required.
The bulkhead sealed. Corridor after corridor, and not a living soul. Shadows and echoes. This is a haunted house on Mars. The bulkhead sealed.
Green tag required.
Park Lane is written in capitals. Could be a password. Okay, so tags open doors. Nice desk. Shame about the lock. The base director's girlfriend, perhaps?
Voice password required.
Antonio Felicci.
Computer accessed.
It's Haraway. Listen, Alan. It's too late to evacuate. I don't know if you're receiving this. Communications are breaking up. He opened up that on your orders. It was a Pandora's box. All the evils of old Mars flew out. But Pandora found a solitary gift in the box. Hope. I doubt there's any hope on cold Mars. There are people clumping together. Time in the rock. You should designate Mars a quarantine planet, but I know you won't. If you send a manned craft, warn the crew. Stay alone. Stay alive. And for God...
Project Director Haraway's transmission terminated. All off-planet communications inoperative. Password extracted from final transmission.
Martian Mayhem, the worst video game in the solar system.